with Andy Woodman after the 1-0 defeat at home to Bradford City. I don't want to do that patronising thing, Andy, where you go, it's
feel
a
like
real
you're going to Mash. Feel like you do it. I wish people could see your face the other side of the camera like I do.
No, but what I mean by that is like kind of like it's a measure of where Bromley are at. Like Bradford are a massive club, and
Absolutely.
Bromley ran them really, really close. I mean, but for the brilliant finish by Ponting at the end, could have ended 0-0. Omar could have got an equaliser at the end. So how do you reflect on those type of games? You're like, actually,
I think you've hit the nail on it. Yeah, no, I think you're nailed it. They've got a quality all over the pitch that we can only dream of. But we've got a team that gives everything. We matched them up pretty well, I thought, all over the pitch. And it come down to a bit of quality by their centre forward and a decision pretty much that didn't quite go our way in their box. And that sometimes happen, margins, and they haven't gone our way today.
I'm assuming you set the side up today to, defend off the. I mean, you pride yourself on Bromley being really good off the ball, out of possession, making Bradford have to work really hard. Just listen to Graham Alexander speaking to obviously Bradford media, and he said Bromley are a tough side. They make you work for absolutely everything, and I presume you're proud of how your team went about their business today.
Well, I think we have to. If we start opening up the game, we're going to get absolutely pulled apart. And we had a little moment first half. We changed the shape where we was getting overrun in areas. The midfield was getting overrun because the high tens were going out wide. It was overload, so we had to change the shape. If we open up the game to these big clubs that have riches that we haven't got, and that's not me moaning, that's the facts, we're going to get hurt. So we have to set ourselves up. We have to be difficult to beat, and we have to maybe try to get a set piece or a little bit of cheeky magic. And that's where we're at. I'd love to be playing off a level playing field with some of the budgets and players that these clubs have got. But I'm more than happy with my team and my club and the way we're batting and going about our business. And we keep doing what we have to do. We're not doing too bad, and I'm really proud of the boys.
Everyone's asked you about it, so I'm going to ask you as well. There was a passage of play in the second half. Cheeky had just had the chance that was saved low down at the left-hand post, and then follows up with, I think Jenkinson runs into the penalty area, and from my angle,
it's handball.
It looks like the player double dribbles it.
It's
from
handball.
my angle, but from yours, what did you see?
Well, I saw the guy have control of his hand. I mean, I can't only say what I see. So, and then the linesman said it's his hand. So that tells me that he's seen it and it's handball. And then I get told it's come off their player and it's hit his hand, so he can't be handball. So apparently you can flick the ball up and handball it, and it's not a penalty. Apparently, I don't know if that's a rule, but I've looked back on it and it's cheeky. It's Jenko that flicks it up anyway. And the guy hits his hand, so they even got that wrong.
So do you look at that as that's the fine margins of the game? You get a penalty.
It's a big moment. It's a big moment, and I can only be honest. I don't know if I could get in trouble for this, but it's the facts. It's a big moment, and he didn't give what he saw. So I can't really say anything else on that. You're telling me it's handball, and I've seen it and I've watched it back. It's handball, and he'd be disappointed, the ref, and I'll probably get an email Monday saying, "Oh, I'm sorry about that." And that's the way it goes,
Just two more. Grant Smith's double save.
Unbelievable. Grant Smith is by far the best goalkeeper in this league. And I've been around goalkeeping for 35, 40 years. No one can tell me he's better than him. He's fantastic. Some of the saves he's made for this football club have been phenomenal. I just wish I'd have had him when he was 20, because I'll tell you, he'd have been probably playing right at the top with some of those other keepers I've worked with.
It's interesting you say that, actually, because I've often wondered with some players how comes they weren't picked up early. I mean, he was picked up earlier, but how comes you're saying he's best in League Two? How come do you think players like that haven't been recognised a lot earlier?
Well, sometimes certain clubs don't suit them, certain managers don't suit them, and a thing that goalkeepers thrive on is confidence. And if you have a bit of bad confidence at certain clubs and bad moments, it can affect you. I'm not saying that's happened with Grant, but all I know is I've got a goalkeeper that I've had now for 3 seasons. He's been brilliant. I'm chuffed he's my goalkeeper.
And then lastly, of course, right at the death. There's always an opportunity right at the death in these type of games. Omar gets in. To be fair, gets the connection. Either on either side, probably goes in.
Yes, it's hard, isn't it? We're all going for it at the end, and we all know where we want it to go, but you can't blame Omar. He's thrown everything at it, and the keeper's there. So it's one of those moments, grandstand finish, and sometimes it goes your way, and today it didn't. I have to repeat myself though, Mash. I'm so proud of those group of players. They're top draw today.
and of course Wimbledon on Saturday. No time to lick any wounds because it's straight into a London derby. Looking forward to that one.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, that'd be a tough game, but they're all tough, you know. And we'll go there. I'm sure they'd have been here watching us tonight, and I'm sure they probably won't looking forward to us turning up. I keep getting that same message by everybody. Oh God, we didn't want to play you. It's gonna be tough. Brilliant. And we'll go there and go about our stuff again and lick our wounds and go again and see if we can get some points at Wimbledon.
Cheers, Andy.